project, and we are using the sports exercise file. That is what we are using. So kindly sports exercise file. So you manage a sports club and you are creating charts to compare the registration revenue collected each sport. So these are the tasks. So let's look at task 1. Create a area chart that shows the registration trend from January to December for football, baseball, and basketball. The chart to the right of the table and change the color to monochromatic palette 4 or color 8. So how do we do that? So kindly work on it at respective locations. Then when you find it, you can just share your processes with us. Or do you want me to repeat the question again?
Yes, Fifi, I think you should repeat the question.
Okay. Okay, so let me go back. Task 1. Create a stacked area chart that shows the registration trend from January to December for football, baseball, and basketball, and position the chart to the right of the table and change the color to monochromatic palette 4 or color 8. So we are creating area chart which shows the registration trend from January to December for only football, baseball, and basketball.
And change the color.
So how do we create a stacked area chart? What is the process? How do we create a stacked area chart?
Okay, so first of all, we need to.
Okay.
1 minute. First of all, we need to select the area that we are supposed to actually draw the chart. So from January to December, and from football to basketball.
Okay. Okay. So
once we select that area, okay, then we go to insert.
Insert. Okay, we go to the insert tab. And what do we do now?
Then we go to the chart.
The chart, okay.
Yes, so then we click on the I've forgotten the name again. We click on the small arrow to the right there.
Drop down.
Yes, the drop down.
Is it a dialog box launcher or the drop down?
Yes, the dialog box launcher.
The dialog box launcher, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I've done that.
Then I'll go to all charts.
All charts, okay.
So then I'll look for the area chart.
Area.
Yes.
Okay.
So
then we're looking for what?
The scattered area charts.
No, we are using stacked area.
Yes, stacked chart.
Yes. Okay. So once I click on OK, to create,
then that's the first part.
Chart for us. Yes, first part.
So then we'll move it to the right of the. The second
Okay.
part says that we should change the color to color 8. So
Monochromatic. So what do I do?
then we go to the change color.
Okay. Okay, good.
Then we go to
The
the
monochromatic.
monochromatic. Then we look for the 8.
Okay. Okay, so color 8. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's look at the next task. Add the chart title New Sports to the pie chart on the registration revenue worksheet. Add the chart New Title New Sports to the pie chart on the registration revenue worksheet. So how do we do this? What is the procedure? Add the chart title New Sports, the pie chart on the registration revenue worksheet. So we are still working on the registration revenue worksheet. Where can we find the pie chart? What should we do to locate the pie?
The chart is showing beneath the data itself.
Okay, good. So this is our pie chart. So how do we change that title to New Sports? What should we do?
Just double click on the chart title.
Okay, Alasan, okay. Then we just do what? Edit it. We type New Sport. Okay. So please mute yourself, whoever is receiving the call. New Sport. Move the pie chart New Sport from the registration revenue worksheet and place it as an object in the chart worksheet. So how do we move this New Sport from the registration revenue worksheet and place it as an object in the chart worksheet? What should we do? Move the pie chart New Sport from the registration revenue worksheet and place it as an object in the chart worksheet. So what can be done?
Okay, you select the pie chart.
Yes, I'm listening. Okay.
I'm saying that you select the chart first.
Okay, so the chart is selected. What should I do?
Then you go to the design tab.
Okay, it is selected. Yes. Of the chart tools. Okay. So
then you
the
have
design
to
tab.
go to
Where should I go?
Move chart. Move chart.
Chart within the location group. Okay, I've done that.
Then so far we are moving it on the object.
Yes, I've done that.
You tick the object. Then within what?
In the chart worksheet.
Then you come to the new.
New what?
But they are saying that if you move the chart, new
yes,
work,
and place it as an object. As an object in the chart worksheet.
Okay, then you go top the new sheet.
If you choose new sheet, then it means you are moving it to a different sheet. But they don't want you to create a new sheet. You are placing it as an object in the chart worksheet.
It
So
means
we
It's not
just we
creating a
just
new
have to
sheet.
just
change
understand
we have to change
about
the
the
object
question is
in.
Object in, that is it. So the object
We
in
have to
is
change the
selected.
object
What should
in.
I do?
So change
Yes, I've
the
done that.
yes, just click on the drop down and change it from the
the,
registration revenue to chat.
to chart. Okay.
That is it. Aha. So you need to understand the difference here. If it's a new worksheet, then you can select the option. But if you are moving it within the same, worksheet, you're not creating any worksheet, then you use the object in. So once you do that, it moves it into the chat worksheet, which is already okay.
Okay.
Is that okay? Good. Then we go to task 4. We go to task 4. So task 4, add the alt text new sports to the pie chart containing soccer, tennis, and volleyball data. Add to the pie chart containing soccer, tennis, and volleyball data. Add the alt text new sports to the pie chart containing soccer, tennis, and volleyball data. So how do you add alt? How do you add alt text? What is the process? What is the procedure? Mhm. So you have 1 minute 30 seconds to figure this out. Mhm. And it's likely that you will meet a question of this particular nature in the official Microsoft certification exam. How to add.
Okay. Let's select the text, the chart first.
Yes, anyone?
Let's select the chart first.
Yes. Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm listening. Who is ready to assist?
I'm saying that.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yes, we are listening. We
I'm
are
saying that
listening.
you should select the chart.
Okay, I've done that. So what should I do again?
Right click on the chart.
Okay, I've done the right click. So what is next?
Come down. You see edit all text.
I've done that, but I don't see edit alt text.
Scroll down there. You come down.
I am down. I don't see edit alt text here. Mhm. I don't see edit alt text.
Right.
Oh,
Now,
I think I'm doing it
are
on
you
the
sure?
wrong chat. I need to go to the news spot. Okay, the news spot. Okay, I'll do the right. But I still don't find. I still can't find edit all text. So what can?
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
ah, ah, are we doing it on the chat or the revenue?
It is on the chat. The chat we have what?
No, I
Add the
mean the
alt
sheet.
text. Yes, the sheet is on the chat worksheet. Add text news sports to the pie chart containing soccer, tennis, and volleyball data. And this is what
I don't think they have
contains.
specified the. I don't think the question has specified the sheets that you're supposed to delete.
Yes, they've not specified, but chat is on the chat worksheet. That pie chart worksheet. Mm-hmm. Because I don't see it. Chat style. Because see, when
Okay,
you
let's go to the registration.
it is not on the registration revenue sheet. Over here, we don't have that chart. It is only on
It's
the
not more
chat.
than.
Yes, it's here on the chat worksheet. So you're looking at what? News sports to the pie chart containing what? Soccer, tennis, and volleyball. So this is, I'm looking at, okay, let's go to format chat area. Let's see. Please, are you paying attention here? Not here. Whenever you do a click and you don't see edit alt text, you will need to select format chat area. Once area is selected, you can conveniently come to this particular option, size and properties. Then you find alt text. Okay. Then with the alt text, you type what? New sports. Is it okay, please? Hello, is it okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Hello. Yes. So we might have situations where you do a right click, you don't see the edit alt text option. So if you don't see the edit alt option, then what you need to do is to select format chat area, and that will give the other options for you to edit the alt. So that is that for alt text editing. Okay, so click on the project. Then we'll look at project 2. You definitely come across such a question in the official certification exam. Okay, so it's being graded.
Can you please go over this process again?
Oh, okay. I've hit on the grade. Okay, when it comes, I will open a new worksheet, create a chart, then we go over again. Okay, no worries. Let me come to next. Okay, so I'm going to open a new worksheet. Watch. We will be using the lunch tracks exercise file. So you open it by try explaining the alt text. So let's say this is food, this is water, and let's say this is beverage. And we've got, let's say, 5, 6, 5, and let's say 8. So I'm going to create a chart with this particular data set, a pie chart, something as simple as this. Then I'll just pick any of the style. This if to add alt text, you do a right click on the chart. For some of the versions, you find edit alt text within the list. It happens that you see that, then you need to come to what format chart area. So once you click on format area, the format chart area pane, so you can talk about fill and line. You can also talk about this other option where you do other effects like shadow, glow, soft edges, 3D format, and you can also talk about size properties. And under size and properties, we have what alt text. Then you can come and type the description for your alt text or the title alt text, depending on what we need from you. And we usually use the alt text for accessibility options. So our visually impaired students or workers, when they put a mouse on it, then the system can be reading it out. Okay, so this is a chart for so and so. So if you configure those alt text, it makes it easily accessible for those who are disabled, especially the visually impaired. So that's the use of the alt text. Is that okay, please?
Sure, it's okay.
Okay, perfect. Close that. Okay, so we are using the lunch tracks exercise file. You and a partner own a small fleet of lunch tracks. You are creating a workbook to track your inventory and analyze your revenue. So how do we do this? Tracks. Sorry, the first task. Remove all duplicate records from the food inventory worksheet. Do not remove any other records. So our first task is to remove all duplicate records from the food inventory worksheet. Do not remove any other records. So you quickly remove duplicate records on the food inventory worksheet. Mind you, we are on the revenue worksheet. So we need to move to the food inventory worksheet. So please do and tell us how you removed the duplicate records. Which of the tabs did you go to get the particular button or function for removing duplicate records? Okay, yes, we are listening.
Okay, let's select the food inventory worksheet.
Okay, it is already selected. So what
Then let's move to the data tab.
the data tab? So it's because okay. So where do we go next?
Then you come to the data tools. You see remove duplicates.
Okay, so within the data tools group, we have what remove what duplicate. So once you click, it highlights all the columns with a table, which is food item, quantity of cases, unit cost, and what total. So once you click on OK, all the duplicates will be removed. Is it okay now? So you can try that again. Remove the you click on OK, and all duplicates within that particular data set. So you don't need to go through them one by one and look for where the duplicate values are for you to remove. Are we all okay with this?
Sure.
Okay, good. So let's move to task 2.
So, sir,
Yeah, yes, I'm listening.
please, with this kind of
Yes.
question, is it appropriate for you to for you to search first and see whether there are duplicates in that particular sheet or not, or just go straight and remove?
Yeah, just go straight and remove. You don't search. Assuming you have about 10,000 rows, are you going to go through them one by one and look for duplicates? No, that would be a waste of time. So if there are duplicates, the system will automatically remove it for you, even if it's about 1 million rows. You don't need to go through it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So on the food inventory worksheet, enter a function in cell G1 that counts the number of food items. We go to cell G1 and and we are to enter a formula in that G1 that counts the number of food items. The number of food items. So how do we count the number of food items within the food item column? Which formula? Which formula would be appropriate for this particular task? On the food inventory worksheet, enter a function in cell G1 that counts the number of food. Yes.
So far as under the food items column, it contains characters, or let me say words.
Yes.
The best formula to use will be the counter.
Count A.
Because
okay.
Counter. Because they are not numbers.
They are not numbers. Okay. Okay, so let's see. To formula tab, let's go to insert function. Then let me type the count A or the counter. Okay. So if you look at the counter or the count A, it counts the number of cells in a range that are not empty. Okay. Then we also have count, which is here, count the number of cells in a range that contains numbers. So if you are counting a range with numbers, you use the count. But if you are just looking at counting whether letters or numbers within a range, you just want to know which of these cells contain something. Okay, they are not empty. Then you use the word counting. Okay, that is perfect. So I'll double click. What do I do next? What do I do next?
Then you come and select from A2 down.
Okay, so once you A2, you press Control Shift down arrow to quickly move you to the last row, which is what, 53. So once you do that, you click on, then it will tell you that we have 52 cells that are not empty, and that equals the number of food items. Okay, thank you very much. You okay with this, please? All of you, are you all okay with this? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to task 3. On the revenue worksheet, enter a formula in cell J10 that uses a function to calculate the average revenue from the column. On the revenue worksheet, enter a formula in cell J10 that uses a function to calculate the average revenue from the January column. On the revenue worksheet, enter a function in cell J10 that uses a function to calculate the average revenue from the January column. So you have 1 minute 30 seconds to complete this. On the revenue worksheet, enter a formula in cell J10 that uses a function to calculate the average revenue from the January column.
So first we move to the revenue worksheet.
Okay, good. So I'm here at the revenue.
Then in cell G10.
Okay.
J10.
Yes.
So we do the equal to sign and bring we use the function average.
Okay. Then what do I do again?
So then we select cell C10, which is the first row for January.
Okay.
Then Control Alt down to select all the rows for January.
Okay. So that is that. Perfect. Thank you very much. That is it. So that gives us the average January column. On the revenue worksheet in cell range C5 through to C7, C5 through to C7. That is the range that they give. Insert the food track PNG image from the Gmetrics template folder. And when we finish, we size the image to a width of 1 inch. How do we do that? On the Revit sheet, from C5 to C7, we are to insert the picture of a food truck, which is PNG format, in our Gmetrics template folder. And once we finish, we need to increase the width of the image to 1 inch or just 1 inch. So how do we do this? Where do we go? Where do we click? Where do we go? Where do we click?
Okay. Go to the insert tab, then you bring the picture.
Okay, so under insert tab, then I'll go click on pictures. Okay, then we need to navigate to our Gmetrics template. So I come to Gmetrics template. Okay, so we have our food truck. I will insert it. It is there. Now they want us to what? Reduce the size of the image to 1 inch. So how do we do this?
So you go to the size
Okay,
group.
within the size, I've got centimeter values here. How do I change the centimeters into inches? Because what I have here is in inches, but I have centimeters. So how do we change the settings of Excel so that we can change it from centimeters to inches? What is the process? What is the procedure? What is the process? What is the procedure? Anyone to help? Yes. Oh, I should go ahead and do it. Hello. So how do we change it? Because we have instances where you see the question, it is in centimeters, and you have the question in what? The question is in centimeters, but your calibration is in inches, or you can have the question in inches and calibration in centimeters. How do we change this?
Fifi, I'm a little confused because here we are looking at a track, because I know that you can use a formula to do this.
A formula to convert the centimeters into inches
From CM to
okay
IM.
to IN.
But
Yes, yeah,
that's why I'm saying that I'm a little confused, because now we want to change it for a track.
that is it.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay,
not
so
Okay,
sure.
maybe
I'm listening.
let's click on the dialog box launcher over there and see something.
Because when you click on the dialog launcher for the size group, it
I'm
will
saying
still
that
be in
we
centimeters.
should click on the dialog box.
And that is what I've done, and it is still in centimeters. So let me come in here. So anytime you want to change the calibration of your system from centimeters to inches or from inches to centimeters, you have to go to the File tab. So when you get to the tab, you go to Options. Are we all following?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so under Options, let me so that we can see clearly. Let me to the top. Let me go to File. Let me Options. Oh, let me dock it back again. Okay. to file again, option. Okay, let me move it up. So we need to go through the general to see if you can change it there. It's not here. So let's come to advanced. And advanced, please pause, mute your microphone. Hold on, it's not here. Hold on. It should be somewhere. Okay, and the C rider. Okay. It should be around. Give me some few. Hold on. Okay, it's not under formulas. Let me go to proof. Okay, hold on. It's not under proofing either. It's not under save. It's not under language. Okay, let me go to advanced. Oh, okay. Wow, it's not, because in Microsoft Word. Okay, hold on. It's not responding. Please give me some few minutes. No, it's not here either. Okay. Hold on, let me check Microsoft Word. Because under Microsoft Word, if you want to switch from centimeters to inches, I'll bring up Microsoft Word. Give me a minute. I'm trying to set long documents. Then I'll go to the file. I'll go to Washington and show you this. Then later come back to see if you can locate it. Okay, so I'll come to file. I'll go to things. Okay. Advanced. I've done for a display. You see what show measurement in unit of centimeters, and you can change it to inches, millimeters, point, or pixel. Advanced display. Yes. Okay, so under the display section of Microsoft Excel, we don't have
Hello.
I think he has a problem with his network because Fifi is off.
Yeah, the internet is not good at all.
So he would have to join.
Hey, stop pretending. It's bad to do that.
hello, hello.
Yes, Fifi, right here.
Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hello,
Hello, sir. We
Hello,
can
Fifi, we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
hello.
Hello, Fifi, we are here. We
I
can
think
hear you.
okay. I lost my internet connection. Okay, so I
Mm.
found the solution here. Okay, I'm trying to share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
It's loading.
Okay, okay, perfect. So, in order to change from centimeters to inches, can you all see now?
Yes.
Can you all, yes. So, in order to change from centimeters to inch, you need to go to File, then you come to Option, then you come
Options.
to
Advanced.
Advanced, Advanced. Then you need to go to the this section. So under display, we have ruler unit. So under ruler unit, we have default units, inches, centimeters, millimeters. So you just need to click on what? Inches. And you click on what? Okay. So once you do that, it will change from centimeters to inches. Are we all okay with that? Are we all okay with that, please?
Yes.
Hello. Aha. So once the picture is selected, we come to the size group. Then we select the width. We change it into 1 inch. Press enter, and there we have our food truck being trimmed down to that size. Is it okay, please?
Yeah, it's okay.
Aha. So anytime you want to change the calibration, always go to File, come to Option, go to Advanced, and it's the same for
Once.
Microsoft Word. You come to Advanced, then you look for the Display section. You will see ruler units under Display section 1, 2, 3. The fourth line, ruler units. Then you can click down, select default unit, inches, centimeters, or what, millimeters. So the inches, then you click on OK. That solves that. Then we, so God willing, tomorrow you will look at project 3 and 4, and if you have more time, you look at project 5. Then you will conclude the practice exams by Wednesday or Thursday, and the rest will be up to you to go over one more time with the offline version. Then when you are ready, we can schedule you to take diagnostic assessment before the actual certification exam. Is if you give yourself 1 week to practice over one more time, you shouldn't have any issue with passing this particular certification exam. Okay, now, so we meet again at the grain production exercise file. Grain production exercise.
Please, sir, I have a question.
Okay, ask.
Assuming you have about, let me see, 100 worksheet under one workbook,
Yes.
then maybe you have named them, you have renamed them. They are no
Okay.
more in sheet 1, sheet 2 in that order. Then you
Yes.
want to search for a particular worksheet. Do you
Okay.
have an area where you can easily search for it, or you have to be scrolling the scroll bar, the arrow there, so
Okay.
that it will be shifting
Okay.
one by one up to the.
Okay. So before after creating those respective worksheets, you can use hyperlinks to be moving from one worksheet to the other. So you can let's create a dashboard. So you know that this dashboard, if I click on this particular cell, it will take me to a different worksheet in a different cell. So later I will expose you to using Word and Excel to create terminal report system. It's about 10 hours, 42 or 24 minutes of tuition, where you take your time to learn how to develop terminal report system with just Excel and Word, and you can use it to automate the sending of emails. So you need to use hyperlinks for that particular purpose. That is
Okay.
if you don't want to use
Okay. So
VBA code,
apart from the
and we are
hyperlink,
not there yet.
there is no
So
something
we
like
can
that.
limit ourselves to hyperlinks, how to link one sheet to another. No. Apart from the
Okay.
hyperlinks, probably you can write codes, you can record macros. Now when I click, it should take me to this side. When I click, it should take me to the side. So you can record macros for that. Hyperlinks, I think it's pretty much easy when it comes to linking various sheets and cells together. Okay.
Okay.
So Mr.
Thank you.
Sapon, have you got any question? Mr. Ampofo, have you got any question, any contribution?
Combinations.
No, no question from my end.
The blue.
Yes, Mr.
No
Sapon, you need to
questions
unmute
here.
yourself.
Today my
Mr. Ampofo, you
internet
need
is
to
not.
unmute yourself if you are speaking.
Yeah, I've
No
omitted
questions.
myself.
My internet is not good.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do you have any
Yeah, that's why.
contribution based on what we just had?
Okay, sir.
Yes,
There
Alasan.
was one particular question that I wanted for you to clarify to us. we did a particular task, and it was based on
Yes.
the document tab, like about the subject and title.
Yes. Subject and title. Yes.
I hope maybe you have remember such task.
Yes. The subject and title. You have to always go to the file tab. It's about document properties.
So what my question is, what effect does it have, or what effect does it have
Okay.
on that particular worksheet? Because mostly like
Okay.
that two things that we did, after doing it, we don't see any reflection. We have done
Okay.
this. That is
So
why this thing
the
happened.
reflection here is yes. That is it. I'm trying to explain now. So whenever you add a title or a subject to the property, a particular worksheet or a document, the system would have a way of indexing. So whenever you are searching for the workbook and you don't recall the specific name of the workbook and you type the subject or the title, you can easily search for it on your. So that is the essence of adding subject and title to the properties of a particular workbook or a document. Is that okay?
Okay.
So that is that. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for joining. So I will upload this recorded session, then you can go over it and practice with it. Okay. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow at 7.
Okay. All right. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
This program is brought to you by